the first Omega Pink broadcast in a while. We're here with Lindsey, who has never played any Kingdom Hearts game before.
No, I vaguely know about
you're
Kingdom Hearts.
Culturally aware.
Yes.
You're a huge Disney person.
I am.
Not a Final Fantasy person.
No. I like the way some things look, but the stories seem really complicated.
Well, so the first Kingdom Hearts is pretty simple, and then after that, it's really ridiculous.
Well, and I mean with Final Fantasy too. It's just. It seems like one of those things that's, this is going to be hard for me to get into because I'm going to have to. It's like how Tony and I have made a pact to never start watching Doctor Who because we used to have a pact that we would never start watching Game of Thrones either, and we gave up on that.
Yes.
But just because it's so much.
So I love this. Disney has this, don't go streaming our music thing on the title screen of all the new Kingdom Hearts games. It's like they know everyone's streaming.
Yeah.
It does say you can stream for non-commercial purposes, so
yeah.
If you give us money for reasons other than this stream.
Indeed.
Right.
Usually, well, I don't know, but they usually put up their own stuff because they know people are going to put it up anyway. Yeah. So a lot of the time they just put up their own music. And
Japanese companies are really bad at it. Nintendo sucks.
Because when the first Frozen came out and Let It Go was such a big thing.
Funny. The copyrights on Kingdom Hearts games are always fun.
They immediately put Let It Go up on YouTube because they knew if they didn't, somebody else was. So you might as well put your version up, and it's going to be the definitive version anyway. It's going to look the best. So we're going to go with beginner because I'm not much of a gamer. I'm a real button masher when it comes to games.
The original Kingdom Hearts is probably the hardest one, so I get that. The new one's really easy. I think it might just be easy because they've added so many new.
Let's see. Which do you think, auto or manual?
I'm a manual boy. I think even on auto though, you can still move the controller,
we'll see.
You want to.
DualShock, why not? Difficulty, yes. It's also been a long time since I've used a PlayStation controller, so I'm probably going to.
I think it will interrupt the stream during certain cutscenes. Although, yeah, right now we're just getting black. No, wait, no, we actually can see this in the stream. Okay, never mind.
Disney Interactive. Remember the day when that still existed? And
so back in the PS2 days, this was the height of graphics.
Yeah.
And the beginning and ending cutscene to Kingdom Hearts, it was really mind blowing. It's aged very well.
Looks good.
But now, the whole game looks like this. Playing the new one, I was you used to have to play through all of Kingdom Hearts just to get to the juicy.
Tony, so you had told me that you don't think Haley Joel Osment should have been kept on because he sounds like a grown man.
Yeah.
When I hear them back to back now,
yeah, you can definitely tell he's you can tell he's 20 years older.
Yeah.
Not 20, that's 17 years older.
I mean, getting pretty close to 20.
I played this game so many times that I can remember all the dialogues.
Yeah. Is there a rave on this beach?
Yeah. My friend really hates the theme song to the new Move game. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not as good as this. This is the best one.
Oh, jeez.
Like this music?
the wave and the reaching out. We're going full anime here.
Oh yeah, it's anime.
I assume there's going to be a lot of zooming in on faces and people making the peace sign in front of their face, and somebody will wink, and that's how they'll introduce all the characters.
The first game I think is the most palatable because the first game has the most Disney in it.
Yeah.
Whereas by game 2, the villains in the first game are Maleficent and shit.
Yeah.
And the villains in the other games are all anime villains.
I mean, no offense to people who like these characters, but I do not give a shit about any of these assholes.
So I've gone from really liking Kingdom Hearts to disliking Kingdom Hearts because it's embarrassing, to now I'm it's embarrassing, I don't care, I like it. Fuck it.
I mean, that's what it's like when you're So when you're super woke and SJW, but then you also really love Disney, who is an evil corporation.
The evilest, in some ways.
But, you know, you spend a lot of vacations. In fact, I'm going on 2 big trips this year. Both of them will involve going to a Disney park. So yeah, I get it. I get being like, I'm kind of ashamed, but I still love shoving all this cake in my mouth, so... Yeah.
Well, you just get to an age where you're not embarrassed by your childish shit anymore.
Well, I figure...
Why be embarrassed? You're gonna die someday. So just enjoy your life.
Yeah, you only get one go-around.
See, this is... I love... This is beautiful.
That's great.
This is beautiful. The Art Nouveau Disney shit, like, so cool.
You only get one go-around, and might as well watch the damn princess movies and have fun.
Actually, this game was, like, right at the forefront of Art Nouveau pop art coming out. This might have been what started the trend. So what I was saying earlier, like, this still looks great. Like,
oh god,
the cartoony art style still looks...
I do not care for that font. Anyway, that is...
Get used to it. But, like, these visuals still look very good. Whereas, like you were saying, Call of Duty on a PS2 would look like shit now.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they had to... This is embarrassing.
Use the left stick to move, tilt it slightly to walk, all the way to run.
Now, this is embarrassing.
Walk, run.
At one point, someone at Square deleted this game.
Yes, you have told me that before.
They had to rebuild the entire game from scratch.
I remember being surprised because, you know...
It's corporations for you.
I don't know tons, but I know enough to know that this game, you know, made money like gangbusters. Because of course it did. Yeah. Okay,
it was huge.
So I gotta pick one of these things.
Yeah, so you basically just pick your stat bonus for the game. And get defense, attack, or magic.
So...
Later in the game, you can get that shield and that staff.
I'm gonna go with Stabby Stabby.
That looks like Lionel's sword, doesn't it?
How do I pick it? Do I gotta jump up on it?
I don't remember. I thought you just hit, like, X.
It said to jump, so
okay,
I assume you...
You might hear drunk people in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did have some drunk music down.
Is this the power you seek? It does look like Lionel's sword.
It's because it's got the little Mickey on it.
Now, what will you give up in exchange? Oh,
I forgot you also get a deficiency.
See, I didn't want to pick magic because I've never played the game before, so I was afraid I wouldn't be,
Magic is kind of shit in these games.
I don't want it...
I mean, you need it, but it's very...
I don't want to give
up... You might just end up whacking stuff with your stick a lot.
I don't want to give up defense, though. Since I haven't played the game before. I don't know, it's on easy, and I don't want to give up magic. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. You guys can see how great I am.
In your defense, the platforming in the first game sucked, to the point that the other games kind of got rid of it. The first game has a lot of annoying platforming. Like, it will be frustrating later in the game. And then the later games are, like, just action. So here's a very good visual example of what I mean about the games becoming more anime. In the first game, Sora is designed to look like Mickey. With the red and yellow. Yeah. In the other games, he's like a Hot Topic.
Yes. I do remember thinking that, oh, it looks like they got away from the Mickey thing.
Yeah. Well, Mickey's just a character in the other games, and like, so they all know Mickey. He's like their friend. So it's weird that his face is everywhere, right?
Why is Cinderella brunette?
I never noticed that before.
Is it just the lighting? Maybe it's just the lighting.
Maybe. That could be a mistake. I wonder if that was in the original and they fucked it up on the HD remake.
Maybe.
Maybe she's a brunette in this game for some reason.
X to attack? Oh, right, you got it.
You got it, babe.
We're...
And I'm gonna...
The green grays, okay.
Check the stream real quick to make sure it's working.
If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen.
Probably share it on Facebook.
Shows your magic points. Magic is still a mystery to you. Keep your... I do like the way these guys look.
Oh yeah, I love the basic Heartless.
Gain XP to gain a level. Let's see.
I believe they're called.
I mean, it might be shading, but it's still no. She's definitely a brunette.
Yeah, no, that's a brunette. That's really weird. Strange. I'm gonna research and see if that was a thing in the original game and they fucked it up on the HD release, or if it's always been that way.
Well, I will say, my favorite Disney animated movie is Sleeping Beauty. I really like Aurora in her blue dress in the movie because blue is my favorite color. But whenever, yes, they go with pink, and the reason why is because she is blonde and Cinderella is blonde, and they were afraid if they put her in the blue dress, people would be confused.
Oh, so maybe this is a version of that.
So could
I'm
be.
never gonna unsee it now though that the Cinderella's wrong.
Okay. You can lock by pressing R1. Lock on will appear. We blah 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 blah.
I don't use the lock on a whole lot.
Sometimes I like it in games and sometimes I don't. It really depends upon the game.
This is one of my favorite openings in video game history. Like this whole.
I think you have mentioned to me before that Aurora has the blue dress in this, so that could be why she's a brunette.
Oh yeah, you might be right.
Because Tony knows that I prefer the blue dress.
Yes.
He's seen me buy stuff before because I'm like, oh, she's in the blue dress in this one.
Well, here we go. I think we're about to see her. She's just off frame. Oh no, she's not in this frame. Never mind. It's just Harts.
That one. Okay. Ghost cabinet.
But I used to just like replay this first part a lot because I just
tap it with your sword.
Tippity tappity.
You can push large crates. It's cameras. Okay, so do I press?
It's like puzzle solving that we're not going to have in sequels.
Wait, how am I? Okay, do you just got to be in the right spot?
I think you just got to push up on it, and he'll eventually.
Okay.
There you go.
You can also smash them. Boop.
In theory.
Yeah. I can't open it.
Can we smash the box first?
Okay, you just gotta keep doing it. Potion. Use items with the item command.
So it's that easy mode starts you with items on, or it starts you with Ultima Weapon, first level 1.
Okay, to switch your focus between available targets.
You can lift it.
Oh.
I think that they added to the HD remake, because the triangle commands were added in Kingdom Hearts 2 originally. But when they remade it, they were like, yeah, we'll fix some of this. Make it a little more like the second one.
What year did this come out? Do you remember?
I want to say 2001-ish? Let me Google that shit.
Because I do know that the reason why I've never played is I just never had a console that was nice enough to play it. This girl looks like Riku. Or was that her name from... oh no, that... Okay, so
it's Selphie from Final Fantasy VIII.
Press the touchpad, the first...
2002, I was close. Yeah, 2002 was the first game.
Okay, so I was still in high school.
I was in 7th or 8th grade. I don't when my friend told me, like, oh yeah, they're making a Final Fantasy Disney game. I was like, no, they're not. He's like, no, it's real. It's called Kingdom Hearts. Like, you're making this up.
I am kind of surprised that... I don't know. I'm surprised that Disney went for it. But
well,
I guess...
this is a true story. Disney Japan and Square Enix had the same office building, and Tetsuya Nomura cornered the president of Disney Japan, or some guy at Disney Japan, in an elevator and pitched it to him. Huh. So I think Nomura just had his fanfiction, like, ready to go, is my theory. Originally, I think originally the game was going to star Mickey, and then Disney didn't go for that, so they were like, alright, we'll just make the character, like, kind of dress like Mickey.
I will say too, his stupid pants. I know he's hardly in the
even in this he has the
God
asymmetrical pants.
Being indecisive.
That's my it's a genuine fear. So as far as I can tell, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3 now. I'm on Frozen World. No spoilers, folks. As far as I can tell, there's no Final Fantasy characters in it.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's weird to play Kingdom Hearts game without any Final Fantasy characters. Maybe they did that because it's on the Xbox now? Because I don't think there are any Final Fantasy games on the Xbox. Well, no, I think 13 was on the Xbox, so...
Oh, far off and very near.
Get used to shit like that.
Yeah, we're very, very fortune cookie logic.
Yo, get used to that.
Okay.
So yeah, blue dress. Maybe that is why they made Cinderella brunette. Cinderella's barely in the game, though. Look, all the classic... Oh, there's
the fairies.
The fairies. I love that.
In the main menu, you can't open the menu during battle.
Which is irritating. Kingdom Hearts 3, I keep wanting to do shit. Might be. You're probably definitely hearing drunk guys now.
Yeah.
We thought we'd have the house to ourselves.
The people demanded it. By people, I mean like 2 people demanded it.
Well, okay, so this shout out to Frank. Frank was like, Lindsay's never played Kingdom Hearts, but she loves Disney stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's like really anime. And then he bought this collection for $99 of all the entire series. This is the entire franchise.
Go look around this window.
Oh yeah, I do that all. I soak it in. Soak it in.
The sequence where the fairies make the dress and the cake and clean is probably my favorite sequence in all of Disney movies. I also really like the ending when she and Philip are dancing together and the fairies are changing the dress and it keeps changing until basically the movie stops.
See, when we reach the Kingdom Hearts prequels, there'll be a whole episode of you talking about how much you hated Maleficent because when we get to the Sleeping Beauty level.
Oh god, I hate Maleficent. I see the logic behind the movie Maleficent. It was, hey,
it doesn't.
Can we make Wicked without having to buy the rights to Wicked? So I get why they did it, but you know, in Wicked, Elphaba still makes bad decisions and occasionally hurts people.
Yeah.
They can't even. She's mistress of all evil and strikes at people with all the powers of hell, but. They totally take all of that away in Maleficent. It's
tilt the camera. I want to see this.
It is so stupid.
Belle looks like a redhead here. So maybe
it's just like an Aubrey. Sometimes she kind of has that look, depending on who's drawing her.
Get used to this. Trust me. Get used to this kind of talking. Light, darkness. There's a lot of light and darkness. It's
Oh no! The greatest enemy is myself! Okay. Alright. Seems like we've escalated a lot in our battles here. Okay. It's one of those dealies where you gotta get him when he foolishly stands here for a very long time.
His boss is in every game. So.
I assume that they're like... it's just like getting bitten by an ant. It's like, ow.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just squish you, but ow.
It's funny how when, like, you're a kid, like when you're a teenager playing Kingdom Hearts, you're like, I don't want this Disney crap, I want the Final Fantasy stuff. And then when you're an adult, you're like, I don't want this Final Fantasy crap. Like,
well, another reason why I put off playing it too is because of that MC Chris bit about how people were telling him, watch it, it's all Disney stuff everywhere. And he said he just played it for hours without seeing so much as a Sebastian the Crab. And, yeah, if I'm here for the Disney. There are things, there are aspects of Final Fantasy stuff that I like. Remember when we saw that poster about the opera that's in one of them?
Yeah, Final Fantasy 6.
That looks really cool.
6, if there was a game, if there was a Final Fantasy game I would recommend to anyone, but especially you, it would be 6. 6 is really good. 9's really good too. It's
just, as you get further into them, the stories get really complicated.
Well, you'll be glad to know that the guy who made this one is the guy that made the complicated ones. Tetsuya Nomura is pretty responsible for the animating of Final Fantasy.
Animating. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. Is it my heart or love or
100% your heart?
That's
and also friendship. But hearts being connected to other hearts is the whole friendship angle here. So
love is an open door.
So Sora being a chosen one is a weird thing too, because like in the first game, like he's the chosen one, and then in the sequels he's a chosen one, because I think they realized like,
man, if he keeps passing out on beach, he's gonna get sunburned.
He's probably got his head fried a bit, because especially in Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora and Donald and Goofy keep pointing out what a moron he is.
Great diary. Sora, you lazy
well, you are kind of a dumbass, Sora.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
I like to sleep on the beach with my big combat boots on.
Everyone has giant
feet in this game. It wasn't a dream.
It's like that, everyone's wearing wrestling boots and Equestria girls.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
So bizarre.
Does that look like hooves? Never considered that before. No, they have giant wrestling boots.
I guess, I think it's just the aesthetic too. They want it to look like the doll, and the dolls have to have big old shoes.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Nothing at all.
Because that's
nothing.
Because they were ripping off Monster High, and Monster High all have like ginormous shoes.
Really?
So you got the fun intro, and now here's the boring ass intro for the next hour of the game.
I wouldn't mind going to see it. I'd like to see it too.
Like I just said, the Kingdom Hearts opening is one of my favorite openings. The Kingdom Hearts opening is also one of my least favorite openings. This is boring as shit.
So
Kingdom Hearts 2 is worse. The opening's 5 hours long. I am not exaggerating the length.
I guess I'm the only one working on the raft. And you're just as lazy as
like,
he
do
is.
all these 9-year-olds live in this treehouse, or?
So that's been a weird thing for me. There's one line in the entire series about Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, the story of Kingdom Hearts, about Sora's mom, and then you never hear from any of their parents again. And I'm like, do his parents think he's dead? Because like he hasn't come home. Does he write them letters? Like, he's never like, gee, I miss mom. He's just like, I love on an adventure. My parents are dead for all I know. And I'm dead for all they know. See, the graphics still look great, but you can tell from the resolution that this is a PS2 game, because the fonts are all huge. I do love that every world gets their own little logo. Starting with Kingdom Hearts 2, every world gets their own menu screen too, which is cool. And that became a staple.
Can you gather the rest of the supplies?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope, and everything back here.
It's gonna be a barrel of excitement, let me tell you.
It sure sounds like it. Okay.
Hope you like this music, too.
Okay.
Oh, hey, check your inventory. See what the easy mode items are. Let's start for options.
Oh,
You don't have start buttons in this newfangled era.
options. See, I didn't
There
even
we
know
go.
options was a thing.
Yeah, that's the start button.
This is how you guys, I'm a real gamer.
Check your equip monk. Okay, you start off with a ribbon and an experience necklace. Okay.
All right, a ribbon.
Can you equip it? It's probably auto-equipped.
It's not letting me go over there.
Oh, okay. I guess just leave the menu for now.
So, Frank did try to make one of the selling points that I can talk to Final Fantasy characters, and I was like, I don't think you understand that. I hardly know them. I know little because I watched all of the I watched all the Spoonie reviews back in the day. That was forever ago.
Age ourselves.
Yeah, you guys used to follow Spoonie. Some of you youngins may not even know who Spoonie is. Spoonie used to be a big deal.
Yeah. So yeah, we just Lindsey Ellis was in the movie we saw earlier.
Yeah.
We went to see it.
Went to see Isn't It Romantic?
Yeah.
Because
I say she was in it. There was a GIF of her
As
from the old Nostalgia Critic thing.
as a sassy fat chick, I feel like I need to support fellow sassy fat chicks, so went to go see this movie because Rebel Wilson is in it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
You know, it's a standard rom-com. It's a pretty good premise. Liam Hemsworth was in it, if you like the
my
brothers
favorite
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth. My preferred Hemsworth.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's on.
I love Chris Hemsworth. And you know, normally I'm not into...
Chris Hemsworth has never gone on a date with a Muppet. I think that's the main thing.
Oh, that is true. you got a good point there. Liam Hemsworth has gone out with a Muppet. Like, one thing that made me love Tom Hiddleston more than I already do was they, for some award show, I think it was probably the Golden Globes, but I'm not sure. Some award show, they had Miss Piggy out interviewing people, and I love it because I love seeing people interact with Muppets when it's not planned.
Yeah.
And, like, immediately, Tom Hiddleston just started hitting on Miss Piggy.
Well, I remember...
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Quentin Tarantino even talked about being, like, absorbed with, like... He was like, I could see the puppeteer right there, and I kept talking to the Muppet.
Well, and Hiddleston...
the rope's behind you, by the way.
Hiddleston talked about, too, when he was... Because he was in Muppets Most Wanted. The only time that he can recall being starstruck was when he came out to do his little bit in Muppets Most Wanted, and Kermit the Frog was right there, so he just had, like, a brain fart moment. And then Kermit was like, this guy's so unprofessional.
See, Tarantino was saying how, like, he was in that... He had a cameo in that Muppet Wizard of Oz piece of shit.
Oh,
and,
God, yeah.
They were like,
bad.
oh, do you want to get a photo with the Muppets? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, can I get a photo with Rolf? And they're like, oh, Rolf's not in the movie, but we'll go get him for you.
Yeah.
So they, like, got Rolf out of storage. And he was like, oh, Rolf, you're not in this movie? And he's like, yeah, it's tough times for old Rolf. And he's like, I was talking to this Muppet about his, depressing career.
Okay, that's the way I came, right?
Yeah, but you can get up onto that house, I think. Actually take a potty break. Do you want any alcohol or anything?
No, I'm good for now.
I'm gonna go read up on booze.
How do I get up on top of this house?
I think you can jump and grab the ledge.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the Kingdom Hearts 1 platform. It's one of those things that just has to be either...
Oh, I can climb a tree. Whee! get save point. Okay, so down here. There's another one. Okay, so I got all my crap. Let's go turn in the junk I got. So I'm doing all this work and all these people are just standing around. Hi, potion.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a rat take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So her home is out there, right?
Yeah, she's from another world.
Okay.
And she washed up on the shore.
And I love, they're being very cryptic. How far
really
could a raft
thought about
take us? Who knows? I feel like we
I've
need
always
to
wondered why we're here on this
need to be a
island.
little more sure before we go out
There are
into
any other
the
worlds
wild
out there.
Disney Ocean.
Why
It's
did
a
we end up on this
metaphor.
one?
I don't know.
Where you get eaten
And
by,
suppose
you
there
know,
are other worlds.
Monstro the whale and...
Oh, we got someone's on our stream.
Then ours is just a
Someone's
little
watching.
piece of something
Someone's
much
watching.
greater.
Hi, person.
So
High potion.
Say,
I did get a high
we
potion.
ended up somewhere else, right?
Oh, cool.
I don't know.
So Namura, we now know Namura has this whole
That's
thing
why we need to go out there and find
with
out.
2 guys and a girl. Like every Kingdom Hearts game has.
Just sitting here won't
And
change
even the ones that don't have Sora, like they have a new guy and a
It's the
new
same
other
old
guy
stuff.
and a new girl, and I'm like, what's that about?
So let's go.
But,
You've been
the-
thinking a
he's
lot
into
lately,
OT3s.
haven't you?
I am
Thanks to
too,
you.
so I can't really front.
You
I
hadn't
just
come
find it
here,
interesting.
I probably would have never
Because
thought of any
in
of
the
this.
first game, there's definitely a love triangle.
Carrie,
Oh,
But-
oh no.
But after that, it's just like
welcome.
they're all friends, and I'm like,
Oh, I don't want to see these 9-year-olds in a love triangle.
it's not that bad.
Zara,
I mean, they do treat her like an
you
object.
wanted one, didn't you?
Well,
You have that to look forward to.
If 2 people
But
share
after like
one,
100 games, she
their
gets to be her
destinies
own
become
character. So that's, there you go.
and I had my choices were this goober or Broody McGee. I'm going to pick Broody McGee every time.
You don't say.
Unless he like kicks a dog or something right in front of me. But even then, I don't know that I would pick Sora. I would just pick neither. Because Sora is a goober.
Alright, I love the music in this scene. That's cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that. I like little
Mickey
touches
Mouse
like that.
Club. I like Donald's lizard hat.
Yeah. Sadly, he doesn't keep this costume.
I like when Donald Duck gets respect. Cause he's so often the butt monkey.
I like this.
It's one of the reasons why I like the new DuckTales so much.
That's a great gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the new DuckTales, he's like a badass.
Yeah, well, I was rewatching the season 1 finale, which is amazing. And
Where he's played by.
when there's a part where Webby's trying to trick them into saying nice things about Scrooge because they're all mad at Scrooge. And instead everyone says nice things about Donald. And Donald just has like a, oh. And I have a, oh, because I'm glad that people are saying nice things about Donald.
So, the same actor who plays Donald in this game plays him in DuckTales. But in DuckTales, he's even harder to understand.
Yeah, I have to turn on the captions.
I feel like the director told him to do that, because he's usually...
He's going to be at MomoCon.
We should ask him, because
Yeah.
I'm very curious about that. But there's this one episode, as you know, where Don Cheadle plays him. They fix his voice.
It's in the finale.
Oh, okay. And there was that bit about Donald, you're steering us right into that storm. I am the storm. Does he always say stuff like that? I just can't understand.
Are you always saying this? I like Goofy's outfit here.
Yeah, I like Goofy's armor. Kind of wish they just wore this through the whole game.
Have nobody ever... Oh, Minnie is queen?
And Mickey is the king, who is constantly away from the crowd. He's never home. He's always off being a Jedi. Because these games are weird.
Ladies. Oh, this is one of the daisies that doesn't have the weird ponytail that they give her sometimes. Does Daisy talk in this? Is it Tress MacNeille?
I don't think she gets any dialogue now. She might talk in one of the prequels.
I'd be really excited if it was Tress MacNeille. We all love Tress MacNeille.
Of the Palpu fruit? They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever. So
this is a thing
that
in anime.
That sounds horrifying.
Anime really loves this childhood promise bullshit.
I gotta
Not into
try
it.
it sometime.
Something has creepy eyes.
Tokyo U. Tokyo U.
Oh my god, don't even.
Tokyo U.
Do not.
They even do it in Sailor Moon, though, and, you know, I love Sailor Moon, so...
We are gonna do a little
It's
exploring.
like a cultural thing.
I also really hate the name
Secret
Titus.
place at the base of that tree.
It's like Titus,
Gotta be
but
something
with
there, huh?
water. You see what we did there?
Yeah.
Huh?
You would hate Final Fantasy 15. Everyone's name's like Gladiolus. That's a name. It's a character named Gladiolus.
Well, that's a type of flower.
Oh, that's cool. Gladio's my favorite character, so it's a big lovely cute boy. It's Ignis, Gladiolus, Noctis, and...
I don't really mind the name Ignis either, because it sounds vaguely, it sounds like you're a character in Stardust.
oh, maybe you wouldn't
Am I
hate
able to get up there?
I think so. You should jump up there. Maybe not.
While you were gone, I was like, oh, I can climb a tree.
Yeah. This like chain he's got hanging off his shoulder. So dorky.
Catch up on that.
So in the new game, everyone's like, Sora kind of sucks. Like everyone's like treating Sora like a putz. I'm like, he saved the universe twice. Like the universe. And everyone's like, no, you're not as good as Riku. What's Riku ever done?
Well, he's just so broody.
Well, like, because they had to like pass a test to become, because Keyblade wielders are Jedi now, and they had to pass like a test to become Jedi Masters, and Sora failed. Like, oh, he failed the test. Riku's in charge. Like, but he saved the universe several times.
Yeah, that's how you get a Ben Solo, guys. That is how you get a Ben Solo. You gotta...
Evil Sora would be adorable.
There are times when Ben Solo is pretty freaking adorable.
It's true.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku.
He keeps working that one arm.
3-1 last time. You whipped us all.
Is he actually
I guess
practicing
Kyrie can always
whipping?
count on him.
Is he gonna be like a Southern granny?
Bring me a Switch.
Yeah, I'll... Alright, let's get started. Yep. I'll smack you.
Probably be too Titus. Well, no, you're playing on easy. Riku always kicks my ass. I can't do it. For those at home, I usually play on normal mode. But I'm kind of wishing I had played 3 on hard, because
I am not much of a gamer, so...
it was a very good game. But the first Kingdom Hearts is a pretty tough game.
Oh man,
You
what's
whooped
up?
his ass! Go home, city boy.
There's some more of that,
City boy!
romantic decisions made when you're 10 fruit.
Oh yeah, it's a big part of the first game. Remember, who you love at 10 years old is who you're destined to be with forever. That's,
Oh, okay. You can swim around. Alright, okay.
Oh, there's a water level in this game. How much everyone loves water levels.
Yes.
I think that people hated it so much, that's why the second game, Little Mermaid, was just a rhythm game instead, where you sing all the songs from the movie. Which someone tried to tell me was worse than the rhythm game in the prequel, and that's wrong. Because the rhythm game in the prequel is It's a Small World.
You did tell me that, and
I almost threw my PSP out the fucking window.
I'm pretty apologetic towards It's a Small World, because...
But It's a Small World on repeat!
Yes.
That's the problem.
I really like the Sherman Brothers. In fact, last time I went to D23, which is, if you don't know, it's Disney's convention, Richard Sherman was going to be there. Richard Sherman is...
up on one of those trees.
Richard Sherman is still alive, but unfortunately Robert Sherman is not. And he was going to do like a little panel, and all I wanted was to see him do Feed the Birds, and he did Feed the Birds, and I cried, and it was amazing.
That was pretty great. It's like that time at Dragon Con we saw one of the...
You know, they wrote It's a Small World, and so I give it a little bit of flack because I like them so much. And also, the ride was designed by a productionist. Well, she was an Imagineer, so we'll just say Imagineer, named Mary Blair, and she was very important to early Disney work, and she was a lady, and Disney wasn't the most forward-thinking when it came to giving ladies big jobs, so... Yeah, like, they used to have a rule that ladies couldn't be animators, they could only be inkers and in-betweeners.
Because the fairer sex just can't draw for something.
Yeah, they just couldn't draw. It's like that Upstart Crow joke of, no, girls can't play girls.
Yeah.
They're not going to be as good.
It's illegal for women to do anything interesting.
Yes. Name of the raft. Ooh.
Excalibur.
Let's see.
The correct answer is Falcon or Highland. That's the other Final Fantasy ships.
Where's the back button?
It should just be square or circle. Circle, square? Or square?
Let's see. We're gonna name it... Not Chungus. I'm not gonna steal that joke.
Yeah, that's for Jimmy Boy. I'm gonna enjoy this Cadbury cream egg.
We'll name it Cadbury.
Oh, we're gonna name it Cadbury! Yes! Yes!
Because now that Valentine's Day is over...
Delicious. Oh my god.
Yeah, now that Valentine's Day is over, it is the most magical time of the year. Easter is one of my favorite holidays just because Easter candy is my favorite candy. Cadbury eggs.
I ain't give a fuck about Easter, but I love me some Cadbury eggs.
Well, I like the pageantry of Easter. I like passion plays, even though they can be kind of anti-Semitic.
I've been in about 100 of them.
Cadbury!
Pontius Pilate, every time.
They had you pegged.
I am kind of a Pontius Pilate anyway.
Take any route you want.
Well, when I was a teenager, I had really long hair, and they wanted me to be Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Because I had like long curly hair. And I was like...
This is a real Be the Leaf situation.
Yeah, it is. I was never very good at this.
If I win, I'm captain.
I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'm good.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a
Don't be a fuckboy, Riku.
Well, why don't we share the
Rose
fruit?
before
Why
Rose.
can't we share the fruit?
On my count.
We know which side Lindsay's bread is buttered on.
Yes.
But no, when I had long hair, they wanted me to be Jesus.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's too much pressure. I don't want that much spotlight.
So as you can see, I'm gonna do great.
Real pro gamer here.
Yeah.
She's got her Mountain Dew and her Doritos.
I do still have that big bag of Doritos that I bought the other day for.
Oh, he took the zip line, so you can't use it.
Well,
He had to be in the zip line.
means I gotta. Oh, God. This is gonna suck. I really hate platforming.
I hate platforming.
I have quit games just because I couldn't platform through some sections.
Well, and this game is kind of notorious for having bad platforming. That's why they didn't have any platforming in the sequels.
Okay.
When Kingdom Hearts 1 is platforming, Kingdom Hearts 2 is like, it's just an action game.
No. Okay, so...
If you ever want to tap out, hand the controller too.
Yeah, I might at some point.
I don't think you actually have to win this, though. I think you just lose, and he's like, you're a loser. So,
maybe I just didn't want to be captain, because this is like, anytime we play Betrayal, I'm like, please don't let me be the betrayer. That's a lot of responsibility.
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
You did pretty good at the betrayer, though, that one time.
Well, once I got it, and I was like, I'm Queen of Bats. Then I kind of got into it, but, last time, well, not last time we played, but one of the more recent times that we played, I did like the, I was I was a puppeteer for a bunch of evil dolls. Okay.
Well, we're playing this, and that one we did most recently, we had the Be Our Guest with the evil.
Yeah, that was pretty great. So am I here now? What's going on?
I don't know. It should be over. You try walking in there.
I did, but the camera's all.
Maybe try whacking it. Or whacking the star. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems obvious now.
Now they get to run back.
Oh.
Just walk, yeah. Walk of shame.
Well, I don't... Now you can't share the fruit with me. Bitch, I ain't even like you. Oh, can I go in there?
I think you can later.
No. Not yet. You can be my girlfriend. Oh, no.
I think you can jump up on that ledge. You're some sweaty nerd. Like, God, do it. Suck.
Just do it on purpose. Suck on purpose.
Girls are the worst. I hate girls.
Well, I am straight up telling you, I'm not a very good gamer. I am not all that experienced. I was pretty good at Crash Bandicoot back in the day. That's
a way harder platform than this. We could also try switching to auto camera.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Options, probably. No.
Oh, it won't let you go to your menu? No! What? Why would it let you go into your menu? You're not in combat! This counts as combat? That's bullshit. Oh boy, they should have fixed some of this shit. Come on.
Well, and also, who wants to do this? Like,
nobody. I told you this intro sucks.
okay. I tell you, like, one thing they could do to like really up the nerd quotient for if you're a big old Disney nerd, then it's like if you were doing this, but it was the Polynesian.
Do you want me to get us out of this?
Sure.
Because
Tony and I really like Jenny Nicholson, and her most recent video, I was like, now I'm super interested in this because it was the history of one of the animatronics for like an Epcot ride that does not even exist anymore. But I was like, I wonder if her other fans are going to be into this because we're getting like really into theme park nerddom.
Yeah. I like the video, so.
Theme park nerddom is.
I'm the one that has to listen to you talk about theme parks.
Yeah.
24 hours a day, so.
Yeah. I follow a guy on Tumblr who talks about forensic storytelling. So
I will admit I was. How do you do this part? I will admit I was more interested in the stuff getting stolen.
yeah. I'm
Oh my god,
surprised.
Sora's so slow in this game too.
I am surprised that they know people go back there and they don't make it harder to get back there.
Yeah.
I have been in that building though. I'll be sad if they knock that building down. What I'm talking about is
Okay.
So Epcot was a really different
How are
thing
you supposed to do this first try?
when they first put it up. And they used to have all these pavilions towards the front of Epcot, and a lot of them are like ramshackled nonsense now because they've been changed. And there used to be one called the Wonders of Life Pavilion, and it had Body Wars in it. And
I'm gonna hand the controller back to you. And the score will remain 0-1 because we're not doing that again. Oh man!
I want to name it Cadbury.
Yeah. Such a fuckboy, Riku.
I went.
Riku is the prick in the first game. See? Fuckboy.
Well, it's. You really want to eat it with me, don't you? You do, yeah.
No, we're not, no. It's even... Doing that was actually really frustrating because I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3, which has really good gameplay, and it's very...
Okay,
like, you can run and jump and...
Where do we
air
go
scoot.
from this point?
That could be the definition of this first world.
Yes.
What are we doing? Huh?
Yeah.
I think you can hit start and it would give you a hit. Or not. Never mind. You go hit on Kyrie some more. What's up, girl? Yeah, you can fight him. If you beat him, you can fight Riku. Riku will beat you back.
Your stuff.
He might not be your butt. He'd be fine.
Throwing that damn ball.
In Final Fantasy X, he was voiced by John the Magic.
I also do love that somewhere in a booth, Haley Joel Osment had been.
Supposedly he loved the jokes. I mean, they've kept him working all these years. That's for sure.
I mean, he never hurt nobody.
Yeah,
So.
he's a good guy. I think, is it Nick Jonas that plays Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2?
I would believe it. For a while, those Jonas Brothers were in everything.
I think so, because they're going to the Disney labs.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Roxas is this one. Oh boy, what do you get to Roxas, Lindsey? See, his name is Sora. It's an anagram of Sora. See?
Uh-huh.
See what they're doing?
Uh-huh. You gotta lock on, and you won't lose track of it. Thank you. I already knew that.
Oh no, Roxas is Jackson McCartney.
Oh, right.
Not Nick Jonas.
What is that kid doing now?
Kingdom Hearts. He's still in Kingdom Hearts.
He was originally supposed to be Zuko in the live-action Avatar.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, they didn't need wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. He's Theodore.
Oh, that's right.
And he's Robin in Young Justice.
Don't hold back.
He's got a decent voice acting career.
Come on. Come on.
Selfie is Elise's favorite Final Fantasy character. Sora's an asshole. Wailing on this.
Oh, she's like fighting with a jump rope.
She's like half his size. Look at her. I was wrong. Sora's the fun part.
Okay. Everyone is really into this fruit.
Look, it's a boring island. There's nothing good on TV.
Have you heard about the fruit?
We sexually experiment with fruit. That's the only thing we have to do.
There's a fruit. It looks like a star. Is it some sort of Disney fruit? No, not yet. Let's walk before we run.
There are some cool Disney worlds in this, though. Like, Peter Pan is awesome. I like Peter Pan. Oh, now we can try switching the camera to auto.
Oh, yeah.
See if that helps.
Configurations, probably. Turn camera.
This alcohol was a bad idea. It's tearing my stomach up. This glass, I'm not gonna drink it anymore.
Yeah, that's a little better.
And you can still turn it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because yeah, Manuel is a dick. Like. So
okay. I wasn't going down there. All right.
In Disney news, Frozen 2 trailer came out.
Yeah, it did. It looks pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
I mean, they're not telling you much.
There was a new character in there, which a lot of people didn't notice because the girls in these movies all kind of look the same.
That is a problem that they do have.
Yeah, I don't get on their ass too bad about that because like I think it's a problem with CG animation in general.
Well, and like, when people say that, none of you bitches ever come for Miyazaki, and all of his girls look the same.
Yeah. So, but there is a character that looks a lot like Anna, but it's actually a new character if you look closely. Granted, she's barely on screen. So
she's Mirrorverse Anna.
Maybe. Maybe, baby. I am hoping for Elsa, Professor Xavier. That's what I want.
I also just really, really want Jonathan Groff to get a song.
Yeah.
So, Tony has not seen the mini Olaf movie that angered a generation.
People got really mad about that, yeah.
Yeah, they did. It played...
Bad?
No, it was long, though. And Coco isn't short, so I'm surprised that they put it in front of Coco. But in that one...
Well, America is in the midst of a very anti-Mexican thing now, so maybe they were afraid of that. So, like, gotta get people butts on seats, so we gotta promise them Frozen.
Yeah, but then Coco was...
Coco was huge,
so...
As it turns out, it was actually...
Yeah, there's a lot of... Well, and it's just a really good movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
What the hell am I supposed to do is a good question.
Yeah.
If I can talk to Riku, maybe? Also, someone can definitely hear that motorcycle, I'm sure.
But in the little Olaf movie, there's a part where Kristoff, who is played by Jonathan Groff. Jonathan Groff is a really, really talented performer. He's been on Broadway a lot.
Triple threat.
Yeah, he is a triple threat. He was in Hamilton. He was in Spring Awakening. But for some reason in Frozen, the only song he gets is "Reindeers Are Better Than People," and does that count? No.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let me take the reins. I think I want to. First of all, I want to try to get this egg over here. I keep seeing it.
Oh, okay.
And then
But in the little Olaf movie, he's like, I'm going to sing you a traditional troll song. And I'm like, oh, right, he's going to sing a song. And it's about, like, a Flemmy troll. And I was like, motherfucker. These, like, they know. At this point, it's just a running joke. He's just not going to give him a song.
Oh, it gave you a bunch of AP up. Okay. Oh, and power up and defensive. All right. I would save these for when you get done with Goofy. And then decide how you want to allocate them. Okay, I wondered what the bonus items were. And then it gave you a ribbon. Yeah, it gave you a bunch of special equipment. Let me see.
I guess you do go to him and get your butt handed to you, probably. You had to learn how to get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
So that you could then go kick ass.
So in Kingdom Hearts 3, Jonathan Groff does not give... He does not give the best performance. Like, he's in the game, but you can tell he didn't really give a shit. Which I don't blame him for not giving a shit about this Japanese game. But Josh Gad, he gives it his A game. He's putting his back into it.
Josh Gad is...
There's nothing too dumb for Josh Gad.
Yeah, Josh Gad will try no matter what he's doing.
He's in there like, hey, it beats pixels.
Yeah.
Which he also tried his best on.
He did. Pretty much everyone agrees that him singing "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" is the best part of the movie. They should have had him do the whole song so that they could have made some money off of that. Okay. Okay, well, the mushrooms are in that little...
Okay.
Because I can see a mushroom in the cave.
Alright, so I'm gonna go in the ocean to get water.
I gotta go get... You're just standing there. You can't go get the water yourself? You guys are unhelpful.
God, he's so slow! Why is it still empty? Oh wait, no, I think you have to use spring. It's gotta use lake water.
Yeah, they...
Do you want to take your shoulder or you want me to?
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. The faster we get through this part, the faster we get to,
Game?
Yeah. So by all means.
You have to tell me where the mushrooms were.
They were in that, area behind the rock.
Okay.
The one that I was like, oh, can I get in here? And probably later.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
We gotta make our own raft. Can we just take one of these boats? No.
Oh god, you're gonna be pissed. Spoilers. They don't even use the raft.
Secret place.
That secret place. Hope you like this music. 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I really like the art design in this game.
So,
there's a lot of detail in
once again, one thing that I would do, but this is a theme park joke. I would make it look like the,
Oh, there's a chocobo. It's got an X through it. Like, there ain't no chocobo.
I would put something in here that looked like there's a cave on Tom Sawyer's Island. And if you walk around in the cave, you eventually come to this big skull rock. I would have put that in here. I think the caves show up in Escape from Tomorrow because it's one of the few, like, if you go in there by yourself, they put, like, spooky sounds in it and stuff, so if you're going through it by yourself, it's a little, like, I'm a little spooked out, even though I know I'm in Disney World and nothing's going to happen to me. I wonder where this door leads. There's a tiger. Rah!
Oh, wait, cutscene.
Well, at least you look better in the chalk drawing, so there's that.
It's a little preteen romance for you, Lindsay.
I hate it so much.
Strap in.
What is he doing?
Adding some fine details to his masterpiece.
Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
Have you been standing there this whole
This
time?
world has been connected.
What are you talking about?
So she's from like some other Disney
The
World.
darkness.
I
Soon to
think
be
she's from a world you go
completely
to in the 7th game, but I don't remember because the plot's convoluted.
Whoever you are, stop
It's
freaking me
convoluted
out.
and it doesn't explain itself much.
Huh?
Well, it leaves a lot of things to be.
Where did you come from?
A real lost situation.
Yes, it is the lost.
For everything we explain, we do 5 more stupid
So
bullcrap
you're from another
things that
world.
don't make sense.
So, for example,
There is
I don't know who
very
this guy in the
much
cloak
left.
is. He could be like 20 different people. I'm not 100% sure who he's supposed to be. I'd have to go check the wiki.
Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort.
Also, he's like in like a brown cloak.
Well, obviously he's
Later
Werner
to
Herzog.
Can understand.
It would be meaningless.
In the later games, though, they all wear black cloaks. Like, you never see this brown cloak after the first game.
Do you have your little gimp wear
Oh, yeah.
over the...
Yeah.
Well, I can't just wear a cloak. I gotta put
a
like
lot of
the-
fetish gear in this game for a 12-year-old. Well, that was ominous. Let's tell no one about it.
Well, do 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 do. Nothing bad will ever happen.
I think we gotta climb up here for some coconuts. I forgot how many she said we needed. What are the coconuts for? Are they provisions? Like a long journey?
Probably.
I guess they're smart enough to be like, well, we gotta eat something.
See, this is how you
2 coconuts.
how you work in Moana with the coconuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a shame Moana didn't get to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 because like it's been in
just
development
too
for too
recent,
long.
yeah. There does seem to be a lot of stuff in it that would be good.
I mean, they announced it before Frozen came out, so.
Frozen was too big of a deal not to add it, though.
Yeah. Well, at the time, we were like, okay, well, it'll be Tangled and Big Hero 6. We weren't sure what else we were going to get.
Obviously, a Black Cauldron level, obviously.
Oh, we all know how much Disney can't stop marketing the Black. I remember our other Disney friend, Lynn, when I told her we were watching Black Cauldron, she's like, underrated princess.
A lot of ways, pretty great.
No, we're not racing. Sorry, Cadbury. The Excalibur.
We'll call you High Wind, but we know you're really Cadbury.
Yeah, it's the Cadbury.
Oh, there's a mushroom.
Good eye. Good eye. Good eagle eye. So this is the level that's supposed to teach you how to play a game. It's so boring that I'm playing it for you.
I just feel like
because it sucks.
if it's just me learning how to,
no, I'm not. I'm on your side. Don't get, dude.
you really don't need this.
Yeah, you don't. Well, you have the other opening.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, I gotta get that mushroom behind there. What is she texting while we're doing all the work?
Okay, push that.
Like, what are your lazy asses doing while I'm finding all this shit?
I'm being the love interest.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, you know what? If they're not gonna give me anything to do, I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm sure none of us will turn evil or anything like that.
2 coconuts, 3 fish. I think I gotta swim for the fish. Because everybody loves swimming. Swimming in video games.
Fishing.
Oh, I hate fishing.
It depends.
Thank God there's no fishing video games.
I like it at one of the Oregon Trails. I think it was Oregon Trail 2 they added fishing, and I really liked it. Oregon Trail 2 was
I
hard.
thought that was a fish, but it's just a stone. I just watched a video on, like, franchises you didn't know were, like, among the best selling franchises of all time, and Oregon Trail was one of them.
I mean, everybody had it.
One of them was, like, those, like, Imagine games that are, like, they're, like, games for, like, preteen girls, and they're all, like, one's, like, how to be, like, you're a doctor, and one's, like, you're a babysitter or whatever.
I always liked those games where you make little stories or plays, like the Spider-Man Movie Maker.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
They had an American Girl version, and they had one that was just like Storybook Maker.
That Spider-Man one was fun. I played
Yeah,
that
it
one.
was.
But yeah, those like Imagine games are like outsold God of War. Like there's like an insane number of them sold. One of them was some franchise that only had.
Are there fish in there?
Oh, maybe.
Nah. I did see some earlier.
I was looking for a coconut. It was like. Or an egg. We need one more egg, wasn't it?
No, it was a coconut and fish. 2 coconuts and 3 fish, I think.
Yeah, we knocked it down. There we go. What? Oh, wait, no, I remember now. So, it has to be a red coconut. God damn it. So I got the coconut song from the last time I had that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. This one. Yeah. 2, you said?
I believe so.
Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Luckily, none of them ever bonk you on the head.
That would be a dick move on developer. There we go. Alright, now fishes. Better than swimming is invisible walls. Those invisible walls.
It's another Moana thing, though. You can't go beyond the reef.
Oh, I see one. I see them darting around out there. 2 of them. It said 3 fish.
Maybe it was 3 coconut. 2 fish.
I thought it was 3.
It might have been 3 fish. Are there 3 though? Because there's...
Come back, you little piece of shit! There we go. Oh, I see one more.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it was 3. Can you outrun a fish?
Carrie better strip and cook these fucking fish. That's all I'm saying. I come home from slaving away all day. I expect a hot real Kyrie.
Running around. Well, a cool line and song plays in the background.
I'm getting so sick of this island song. That every Kingdom Hearts game does have like a repetitive song that you hate.
Well, and also, should we like make it one of it? Should we make it a Disney song?
No,
some sort of island Disney
absurd.
song? No.
Well, in this game, this one's not as annoying as This Is Halloween. That one gets old fast. This is Halloween, the first one. The prequel one, it's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. I muted that shit. And in the new one, a lot of people complained about You Got a Friend in Me. That one didn't bother me that much. It's got a lot of notes, so it's not too repetitive, but you do have to hear it a lot. Alright, I'm gonna hand the controller back to you.
Here, it's yours. Okay.
Pretty sure this is all of... Oh,
Hi, Potion!
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are done, sister.
We should rest up.
Fight could fight Riku. Maybe you have to beat him in the race to fight him.
You know, Riku has changed.
Has he?
What do you mean?
He used to be worse than this?
He's filled out. He's got a bulge in his pants now.
You okay?
Yeah, this is a real
Sora's
big...
balls haven't
It's a real
grown
big mouth situation.
Yeah.
He's
Two of us.
he's Andrew, so...
Just kidding.
Luke did say, my friend Luke said that.
You're the one.
He was like,
that's
Sora doesn't seem to have
changed,
aged at all, and Riku seems to have aged in real time. He's like a 30-year-old dude in the new
Yeah, like I said, it's a big mouth situation. It even makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Sora's Nick.
Yeah.
No
He's
matter where
Jesse.
I go or what I see, I know
This
I
is
can always come
Valentine's
back
Day.
here.
We could talk. So they had a Valentine's Day episode of Big Mouth. We both really love Big Mouth.
That's so good.
But the Valentine's Day episode
don't
was
ever
very
change.
good. But, ooh.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know how we're gonna walk back some of this character
Yeah.
development. It's like, oh, is Andrew just gonna be an asshole now?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's rough. It's hard to watch. I hope they redeem his character, because that was a difficult one. Wouldn't mind rewatching that later. Oh, I like that the Mickey Mouse signature was in the Walt Disney font. That's nice.
Bruin with an apostrophe on the end. Haha. Just imagine that every now and
Oh
again.
god, when you get to Kingdom Hearts 3 and it's all like, we've got to save the world! It's like... the key to the darkness! And yeah, it's... Yeah.
When that episode of South Park with Mickey in it.
So, one night I watched that episode and then played this. Like, it was like... And it was a coincidence. It was really funny. Maybe you should apologize to Minnie
Yes,
yourself.
I know. Mickey has the same problem that Kermit has, where it's like, freaking commit.
What does this mean?
Well, she's the queen, so they have to be married. Oh, look at the portraits. Isn't that great?
You just have to trust the king.
I guess Daisy did get a line there, wasn't it?
Thank you.
So she has a crown. Is she like the Duchess of Ducks? Like,
Of course.
that is
Yes, we know.
Yay! Seeing Tress was like a bucket list moment for me when we saw her.
I just love that she just immediately had that. My name is Agnes. It means lamb.
Over
Lamb
here.
of God.
Yeah.
Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket
Yay!
at your service.
I love Jiminy.
We hope
There's
that
a
you're safe and
pen,
tender. Please,
because I am a
help
theme
the
park
king.
nerd, I have many Disney pins. Because of course I do. There's a really cool one that looks like Jiminy's conscience medal that he gets at the end of Pinocchio. And I want it, but it's like a $15 pen because it's all blinged out.
Your world disappeared too. It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Because Pinocchio's dead.
It's a lot like the original fairy tale version.
We can't live
spoiler,
on
he's
where
not
we're
dead.
from. We gotta
Jiminy's in all the
protect
games,
the
though.
world border.
He's your chronicler.
Right.
Keep track of all this bullshit. Jimmy's over here writing the wiki.
Right, the New World Order.
Guess we'll need new duds when we get there.
I love Goofy. That's my favorite.
We gotta get new clothes. It's a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's a Mickey.
See, all the Mickeys
There's
make
a
sense
Mickey.
in this one because it's you know, the Mickey
so-
dynasty.
I have nieces, so I have to watch like little kid shows. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is one of their favorites. I fucking hate Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse, but there was once a really good roast in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. They were all in the rainforest looking at things, and there's a time when they're using like a telescope to look over a rock formation. And Mickey goes, haha, it looks like me. And it just cuts to Donald going, everything looks like you. And I died. Like, my niece made me rewind it because she wasn't getting what was funny. And she's like, why is this funny? I'm like, oh, he'll understand one day.
Yeah. Oh, there's your wink. Yep.
I'll be back, babe.
I got my spaceship in the new game.
Oh,
with a doggo
that's
on
cute.
it.
Yeah, this is very, you can tell these are 2002 graphics right there.
This was cutting edge at one time,
Yes.
Lindsay. It really was. It actually, this is like the best looking game on the market.
Take your shoes off when you're, come on.
You only have one character model.
Can't wait.
It's
To be
2000.
king?
Sail. It'll be great.
That's not till Kingdom Hearts 2, sadly. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 is when we get Lion King.
A storm?
Oh no! The raft!
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wait for it.
Sora! Dinner's ready!
Only reference to Sora's family in the entire series. That's it.
Yeah.
As far as we
I do
know,
believe that was Tress McNeil as well, because it sounded a lot like
Oh,
Miriam
you might be
from
right.
Hey Arnold.
Sora had a harpoon in his room. I just noticed that. I get that they're islanders, but, you know.
Guess I better wander around outside.
There is a great moment in Kingdom Hearts 3 when they get to the...
Wait, so those were their boats and they were building a what?
when you get to Arendelle in Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora's like, I am freezing. I'm from the islands. I am not used to this cold. And it's like, oh, it's a nice little reference.
Moving around.
Yeah, they get under... Actually, wait, you can't kill them. You just gotta run from them. You don't have the Keyblade yet.
Oh, okay.
The
Where am I-
Heartless can only be hurt by the
Where am I
Keyblade.
running to?
You gotta get up to that where the eternal love fruit is. Yeah, over there. Yeah, I see where you got.
Now calmly
Actually,
open
wait,
the door.
you should probably save. Save. We have been playing for an hour. I'll lose our progress.
You don't want to do this all over again?
No! God, no! Kingdom Hearts Final Next Beginner Mode. Okay, I was trying to figure that out. You saved it. You're good.
How do we get back out of here?
I just hit circle.
Oh, okay. Circle. Alright.
One thing I really like about Kingdom Hearts 3 is you can have like 5 members in your party instead of 3. Because in this one, like you have to like switch out Donald for somebody. Like,
Donald.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
The door.
Wait, we don't live together.
The door is open, Sora.
oh no, they were
Now we can
shacking
go
up.
to the
It's
outside
gross.
world.
Hey, babe, we gotta go.
Kyrie's
There's a
coming
storm.
with
There's a.
One thing
The
is separate.
fabric of the
We might not
time
be
is
able to come
being
back.
torn apart.
We may never see our
Yeah, I
friends
just want to
again.
finish this
There's no
pizza
turning
bagel. Pizza bagel? Really?
But this may be our
well, you
only
know,
chance.
it's a bagel.
We can't
Like
let fear
pizza's a
stop
bagel.
us.
You can eat it anytime.
I'm not
I think
afraid
we
of the
just said
darkness.
we may never see our parents again, and as far as we know, that's accurate. And it's never a point of angst or anything. It's just like,
I mean,
fuck your parents.
I feel like he's always reaching his hand out with his little half glove. It's. I mean.
It's not gay.
Love interest lady is not here. I know people do ship it. I know that.
Of course.
Yeah, so.
Of course.
I know a lot about other fandoms and what they ship just from going through tags on Tumblr and what I ship. So. Alright. I do know about Keyblades
I do think
because they
Keyblade-
show up at cons a lot.
I do think the Keyblade is a really cool aesthetic for
Yeah.
a video game. Like it's, and I love how like every world has their own
I do.
Keyblade.
When Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, they did like a big yay Kingdom Hearts thing at Disney Springs, which is it's like a Disney mall basically. And I'm pretty sure they had made keyblades and had like a this is the keyblade of such and such. And I if I had time to go down to Orlando, I would have liked to have gone to see it just because
They had a really nice replica one.
I kind of want to see what this looks like.
Yeah.
I was surprised they had a big to-do about Kingdom Hearts 3 at all, because as far as I can tell, Disney's generally like, what ifs about Kingdom Hearts.
It is in this weird corner
Yeah.
of the Disney empire.
But maybe some guy somewhere was like, hey, nerds,
I
Disney is very good at playing the long game.
Yeah. That's
And
their
obviously
bread and
it's made them a ton of money. So,
butter. Get started. Should tell you where you're supposed to go.
starter.
Options. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. I was talking to our friend Elise recently, and I was saying how, like, yeah, you know, it's Kingdom Hearts has all this weird, like, it's not just like a fan fiction because it's Disney, but it's like it has the tropes of a fan fiction, with, like the OCs and like, you know, the
I
fact
am
that
the only one who can save the Disney world.
It's got shipping. It's got like the fact that the original characters take over the
and
narrative. And I was like,
they could never love me. I have the saddest backstory.
So I was like, what is it?
Well, what did you do? Did you like kill a bunch of orphans or something? No, I'm like part elf or something. It's actually not going to be that bad. Really, I built it up too much. And then we're gonna get to it. It's gonna be like, what?
And like just the plot running away with the thing that it's supposed to be a fan fiction of.
Do you recall where you're supposed to go?
Nope. But it's not here. I would, maybe back in the other area, like the effect on the wind blowing the trees there. But I was like, but I admit that it's compelling to me. Like, I find it all, as dumb, and as much as I make fun of the game.
Well, and sometimes it's like that with fan fiction too.
Well, that's what she said. She said, well, people really like fan fiction. I was like, oh, wait, the door back there.
Which one? This one?
No, tilt the camera. There you go. A big ornate door.
Yeah.
Looks important, right?
Yeah. Sometimes though, especially if you are into
Hey, level up.
a rare pairing, you work your way through all the good stuff, and then eventually you're just like, the garbage will do. Because you want to keep reading about this. God, the camera's going everywhere. I'm trying to, but it's I keep getting knocked off this thing because of the camera.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay.
It's like that cutting edge PS2 technology.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like, a lot of people like fanfiction. I was like, you're right.
I love fanfiction. I read fanfiction more than I read actual fiction.
Well, it makes me think, it's just like another thing that makes me think, we shouldn't even have copyrights. Like, people should just be allowed to make shit. Because, when you have illegal, crazy fanfiction, you get this, and it's a huge...
And then you get to have fun conversations, a lot of the time when I'm traipsing through fanfiction, I'll just come across, hey Tony, the fandom seems to think this person would be in this Hogwarts house. They're wrong, right?
That is how me and Elise watch everything.
Yeah.
What Hogwarts house?
So I just finished reading Good Omens, and I had amazing timing because they just announced when the series is going to premiere. And so I'm going through their fanfiction, and I'm just like, some of these people think that Crowley is in Slytherin, and that is just...
too obvious.
That's obvious, yeah. No.
They're both Hufflepuffs.
He's a Hufflepuff, yeah.
They're both Hufflepuffs. In a world of Gryffindors and Slytherins, they're stuck between the war between the Gryffindors and Slytherins, and they're both puffs. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes obvious... I do hate when the opposite happens, though, and they're like, we're gonna put Steve Rogers in Slytherin just to be different. No, he's a Gryffindor. Sometimes the obvious is obvious for a reason.
Yes.
Slytherin, fight my butt. That's...
I do like...
Whenever you see them drop a treasure, grab it. There you go.
I do like that a bunch of Star Wars fans all just agreed that, Kylo Ren is a Hufflepuff because it's hilarious.
Yeah. He's a Hufflepuff that tried to get it.
Yeah. I don't want to be a Hufflepuff. He has to stand there with a badger on his tie, with his big old ears.
Come on!
Alright, what's happening now? This guy kind of looks like Chernabog, but he's not Chernabog. I think Chernabog turns up later. I think. From what I know via osmosis about this game. Yeah, Goofy and Donald change their duds. Goofy has steampunk as hell shoes.
Yes, he does.
They might as well have cogs on them.
Now,
right, a jewelry store at last.
I would almost say Steve Rogers could be a Hufflepuff, but not because Civil War totally breaks his friendship with Tony.
But not with Bucky.
True. He is loyal to Bucky, but
I would still put him in Gryffindor because of... I feel like his defining trait is you need to just stay down.
Yeah, do the right
I can keep doing this all day.
Yes.
Come on.
See, that's a DC. You set up something like 10 years ago, and then it comes back, and it's all like, oh, it's like that other thing, and it's really resonant.
So they just lost Pluto, and we barely ever see him again.
And then Pluto ate a child.
For all we know, Pluto's off having his own adventures. I think he has like 1 or 2 cameos in the series.
It'd be like Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, and you just get a section that's just Pluto.
Pluto solving mysteries.
Having dog adventures.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I?
Just made me think of that.
Oh, boy.
That,
Do you
Frisky
know where
Dingo
we are?
bit. Is he thinking dog thoughts, or is he thinking, like, real thoughts?
Hey!
I feel like that took way more than an hour, but yeah, it was only an hour. An hour and 30 minutes here.
What sort of weird, crazy place is this?
It's original Characterville. to the hub world.
I'm in another world. Well, you can buy jewelry though, so there's that.
Well, he could just be in another town for all he knows. Hey, it's not Titus. Schmitus.
Well, he was attacked by shadows.
Moogle! You're so cute. Look at them, they're so cute.
Yep. Oh, good. Good.
Well, okay, this is way better than the end. You're past the worst part of the game.
This is the first district. Okay, alright, so are we in a boss Sing Say situation?
Some real shit going on in Travis. There's a lady of the evening.
It flickers back to life in no time.
So, you from around here? There's a hidden Mickey, but you don't have the power to unlock them yet. Oh, I remember this. You gotta have magic. Come back later. You gotta put out all the candles, I think. Spoilers. Hey, it's
Huey, Dewey, and Louie!
Screwy, Bluey, and Ratatouille. I like that they gave them full names in the new DuckTales. Because they're, what, like Hubert?
Yeah.
I forget what Louie's name is. And then... What's that?
Do all of you clean?
Do you have money? I don't think we have money yet, actually.
Do 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 boo boo. Okay.
So this is our hub world that we're going to come back to throughout the game, basically. Whenever you need to come back for gear and stuff.
Did I look at everything that's over here? Looks like
I'm an explorer too when I play games. That's just the world exit.
well, usually if there's a map, I'm going to walk over every part of the
I
map.
don't remember what the mail does in this game.
So it's an item shop. This is where they put the menu so that you know what to buy when you're at the quick
It
service.
says hot dog, pizza.
Yeah. It looks a lot like
Based on Disney World.
it looks a lot like the Fantasyland section of
That had to be intentional.
Disney World.
Next throw.
Come on!
That didn't break. Sora's such a little baby in this first game.
Currently closed doors. Items and super weapon foraging. Oh my gosh. Disney World has WMDs.
Weapons of mass Disneyfication. I think. I don't want to go in there. Accessory shopping.
What now?
There's also something hiding back there. If you jump over that.
Oh.
It's a lockbox. We keep our strategic 2002 jokes.
You go to the gift store and you buy something that's slightly too expensive.
Oh, I forgot Sid was in this game. I forgot all the Final Fantasy characters in it.
You are, but you are.
a child.
Huh? Cramps. Anyway.
Same point.
Wow, a crystal. is a...
you gotta come back when you have fire magic.
That is a huge... fireplace. Okay.
Now I think you can go back there. Alright, wait, let's go for it. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's seen... Wah, wah. His eyes went weird. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sort of just watched a man die. Sort of.
It's those creatures from the island.
The nice thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is they finally have the technology to have the towns actually have decent populations. In the other games.
I do like that the people in the town look more like Disney people.
I do like that too, yeah. But like in the other game, like in this game, there's not a lot of people running around, and on the new one, like you're running around Olympus, there's like people walking around. So.
Money.
Yeah, I like that. It's cute.
They're itchy, sketchy, and scratchy books. They're more fun.
Yeah. There's a Mad Hatter over there. See?
Oh yeah. That's neat. Transition between the men.
Get that money! Get the money, honey!
Come on!
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is baby Haley Joel.
Yeah. That does something over there.
There's a lot of little, like, puzzles and stuff. The old games did have more exploration than the new ones.
It's like bells mean something. Playing in a fountain. Like gachapon balls.
Yeah. Alright, hit start real quick. Go to abilities. Alright, so you can equip abilities now. So just learn slide and dash. There you go. I think it's just a combo. But eventually you'll get cool stuff like, high jump, flying.
Come on!
Kingdom Hearts 3, you just start with a huge list of abilities. It's like, I know you've played the other games.
I do like this background music better than the island background music.
Yes, this one's not the
It's just mellow.
Come on!
That one came out. He was the real Leroy Jenkins of this situation. A while ago, I was like, man, Leroy Jenkins is really old now.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how I know that I'm an adult.
Leroy Jenkins was such a thing that they put him in the official, like, Warcraft card game.
Leroy Jenkins.
By the Penny Arcade guy, which is who's also really old now.
Yes. What a helpful man.
You are somewhere.
Somewhere around here.
Whatever happened to Traverse Town? I don't think it's in the same place. No, it's not 3. It's not yet. There's Radiant Garden. Well, just generic towns. Harts. They're all kind of the same. So Traverse Town. Looks like Departure Town.
Aww.
Oh, that's adorable!
I love it.
See, the first game had more of that. That's the kind of stuff I like.
Yeah. So cute.
I think the novelty wore off of it being a Disney game, and that's unfortunate, because, like, that stuff, just, like, little Disney references like that, are what I'm interested in, yeah. It had a lot of nice flavor in the game.
Come on!
Well, that's where you came from.
Okay. So this is what Disney World looks like right now. Yeah, that's it.
Just exposed
well, and little things, and you can't go here. Eventually, it's gonna be amazing, but not right now. Can't walk this way.
Hard not progress. Hey, you go to slide that you put.
Well, they'll do things like, put characters on it and be like, swimming to a new... okay. Although I don't think they have any of that over in the...
Come on!
Ability for it later.
I don't think that they had any of that. I think they just had like a big wall of you can't walk past here for where the Star Wars stuff is going to be in Disney World. Disneyland, when you're actually there, you can kind of see where the... Yes, thank you.
I wonder if we're supposed to hit it with fire magic. You can go through that big door. I guess gonna go back to second district.
Alright. Vacant house.
Or we can hang out here.
Yeah, let's run around this vacant house.
I'm unsupervised! My parents are dead. I can do whatever I want. Let's never mention our parents again for the entire franchise. I think this is where the Final Fantasy characters hang out later.
Some sort of pumpkin thingy up there. Ooh, pumpkin bread.
Oh man, that sounds good. Some pumpkin bread.
Nothing over there. No. Oh, good. It's the respawn points.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Grindy, grind.
None of the grind. At least you get money.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is useful in this game. A lot of RPG elements.
We gotta go to that hotel.
Tom and Goofy in the hotel watching Skinamax.
Gosh, there's a child fighting monsters out there. Should we go help? Donald's like, no.
I'm on break. I love smoking.
He's not related to me, I don't care.
He'd barely care anymore if they was to it. Oh, I really want to call this stream.
I can do whatever. Oh, it's laid out like the case.
Oh yeah.
Come on!
Oh, Ooh, sliding boy.
All the nerdy shit is over there. You gotta walk upstairs and walk all the way around.
I feel like there's some, like, failed criticism going with how much they make the nerds walk. It's fat. We are fat. Are you implying that we need to lose weight?
Get your steps in.
I feel like that should be my decision in my ears. Like, you're not wrong, McKay's, but... There we go. Oh, you're right. It's a comedy of errors.
Crack.
Let's break shit! Hit my credit card on the, in the lobby. A lot to explore in this game. So...
That's not it for now.
Now, try going to 3rd District now that Goofy and Donald are. I was gonna say you can stop it. Actually, wait, try going out towards the fountain. That makes it Goofy and Donald pop up. Yeah, I guess go back to this. Go through one of these doors. I do remember we're approaching, like, the first boss fight in the game. I love the Dalmatian's house. Oh, okay, there we go. Telling me, Goofy boy.
It's the best sentence ever. The 99 puppies were lost amid the chaos of their world's destruction. A lot going on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cruella is dead, so that's the good news. Bad news, their owners are also dead.
Oh no.
But this is actually my favorite side quest.
That's so sad.
Well, I mean, I assume they're dead.
Roger and Anita, no.
Go ahead and talk to them. Oh, I guess it doesn't let you talk to them, but you collect them throughout the game, and when you come back here, there's more and more puppies for each one you find. So right now, Pongo and Perdita are childless. They are missing their puppies. It's the saddest thing in the world. Cry, please. Please get to cry. But like, this is such a cool side quest, like finding the puppies and like they fill up in here, and I just love it. I wish there was more of that.
At least we got some wine. So
hey, look, I gotta drink my problems away. Yeah. That's such a good movie. 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, it's I really like the style in it. It's a little different.
And as we noted earlier, Japanese people love France.
Well, it's English.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
it's from France. Yeah. Never mind. Fuck it then.
They got some Anglophiles as well there.
Yeah.
Caution. Should we cover that up? No, it'll be fine. We have a sign.
No one ever disobeys sign.
No.
Short film last week.
Oh my god.
I'm never doing the live action Oscar shorts again. That was It's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet, and they weren't even that good this year.
So yeah, like, we have a tradition of going to see the short films that were nominated for Oscars every year, and the live action ones.
Oh, no, break those boxes.
Oh no.
Chest behind it.
The live action ones are normally a slog. Oh no. But this year they were exceptionally. They were something else this year.
Even the ones that didn't suck weren't very good. I didn't love any of them. No, I did miss one.
You know, it wasn't awful.
But the four that I saw, one sucked ass. One was terrible. But the others were like no great shakes. I mean, and even the ones that aren't like, and it's getting to where like. Even the ones that are good each year are depressing. Like, the depressing is what gets Oscars, so... I was thinking you could break these to get that chest, but I think we have to come back with magic. Oh well.
It's like it. The animated ones are okay.
Yeah, no, the animated ones are good this year. I mean, we had Bow, which obviously everyone loves. We have, I really liked Weekends. That was probably my favorite.
I like One Small Step a lot.
One Small Step was good. I think that would win if it weren't for Bow.
Weekends was
unfortunately, Bow is going to take the Oscar.
The Pixar ones usually do win.
Yeah. But I did really like One Small Step. The animal one was cute.
Yeah. I think Frank liked that.
Frank did like that a lot. I do think, and this is going to make me sound like a jackass, I do think Rick and Morty handled the same material a little better. but it was still funny.
It does make you sound like a jackass.
Yes, it does. Well, I really like Rick and Morty, and it's... Now I have to qualify it with an asterisk.
Yeah.
So many assholes like Rick are big. Like,
okay, we already went that way.
Well, but we should probably go that way because I think. Oh no,
that's Dalmatian's house.
I think we want to go to the 3rd district to find Mickey and Donald. They're stretching this out.
Yeah.
Really making you work to get to Mickey and Donald. That is why I love that in Kingdom Hearts 3 they just.
That's the alleyway.
That's where it came from. Okay?
Yeah.
That's why I like that Kingdom Hearts 3 just drops you right into, oh, you're in Olympus. First level's Olympus. No intro. You're just in Olympus now. Or, I mean, I guess Olympus is the intro. I appreciate that. Go up the stairs, I would think. Or in between. And go, yeah, go there. Again, someone in the stream is like, God, no, it's right over here.
Come on!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I can't wait till you get an ability that pulls those things towards you.
Yeah.
And that will be.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why don't they have that? Because they usually have that in other games.
You gotta unlock it. But once you do, it's sweet.
Yes.
Just...
Come on!
Try going in the vacant house. Oh wait, you know what? No, go into that little square. Pretty sure that's where Donald and Mickey should. For Donald and Goofy.
Come on!
Oh, no, maybe you do have to go in the vacant house. So he was looking for Leon. I'm pretty sure Leon. Leon is voiced by David Boreanaz, by the way.
Nope. still just a house that a child can wander around in.
I'm unsupervised!
This is my clubhouse now.
It's not just that you have to go to certain places, you have to go everywhere in a certain order.
Yeah.
Seems to be...
Not a lot of direction either.
Yes. A lot of backtracking in these little games. Oh, anything actually? After you get it.
Yeah, after you get it.
Yeah. I have a key right here.
No, not that key.
In Kingdom Hearts lore, Lindsay, the Keyblade can open any lock.
Yeah, so hit it. Hit it with your weapon.
Yeah. Seems so dangerous. It's whack.
There's a thing you can't do yet.
Fun backtracking. Actually, I like backtracking in games. It's fun. And we're not doing like a, straight stream like the Donkey Kong stream where everything you have to backtrack is like torture.
I am not going. Yeah, we're
No way. This is not going to be a 36-hour thing. It's going to be a we come back to this now and then. Work our way through the franchise. Guess we're going back to second. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Oh, it was right here. Maybe go back to the hotel.
Well, I'm gonna hand it off to you for a second. I'm going to take a potty break.
That's fine. Want me to keep going?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll pause if we get to the cutscene. I'll grind. Just grind it.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for my foot to come asleep first.
I love that. I like that sliding on.
While we're ambling about, we can talk about the many things we had said that we might discuss.
Yeah, but wait, I want to use, don't want to use, I want to equip. What a weird setup.
Okay, foot is awake. Status, foot awake.
Okay, I equipped a high potion in case we want to use it later.
Do you want anything up there?
No, I'm good. This is a, oh man, this setup is a mess. I am glad they fixed this in the other Kingdom Hearts game. Wow. It's so hard to go back to old tech. Aha! Oh, there we go. Oh, we can't set these yet. Oh, we can only use spells, you can't assign potions in the first game. Oh boy. Ah, stupid. Why does it even let you select the little blanks? Whenever I think back to this game, I'm like, oh, this is the best game in the franchise, but actually playing it, it's like, some of these controls are a mess. But I had to start somewhere. I do think this game is designed the best in the whole series, though, because, like, seeing all these little, like, Disney, like, Easter eggs and shit like that, we need more of that in all of the games. There's not enough of that in later games. A lot of the world design in later games feels far more perfunctory, and I say that as someone who thinks that 3 is gorgeous. I've played Kingdom Hearts 3 now, and it's beautiful. But there's less Easter eggs and shit in the design. Except for Toy Story World, which is surprisingly, like, really nicely designed. I did not expect like the Toy Story level as much.
Come on!
Not a huge Monsters Inc. fan, so I'm not crazy. I'm not really looking forward to that level. I love Big Hero 6. That's the one I'm looking forward to. A lot of my friends have already finished the game. I've been slowly crawling through it because it's over. It's over. I gotta wait another God knows how many years for Kingdom Hearts 4. 12 spin-offs before we get to 4. Alright, let's see if Mickey and Goof... I keep saying Mickey. Donald and Goofy are in here. Well, they're not in the hotel.
Come on!
Okay. Getting a lot of lucite shards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those will be useful when we're crafting and shit. Oh, okay. We haven't been here.
That's what it.
There we go.
All right.
I am almost sure though that once we get out of here, we have to go back to second room. Go back to that empty house.
I'm just gonna imagine it's Leon the Professional that they're looking for.
You're not wrong.
Come on!
I've never seen Leon the Professional.
It's good.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
That guy has been in video games, though. The guy who played
Leon.
What's his name? He was in there's an Onimusha game where the samurai from Onimusha gets time travels to take lands, and that guy plays the cop. I never played those games, but that one was cool.
Come on!
That's neat. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here. This might be an endless spawn.
It might be.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're just gonna leave.
Face in a place.
There's a lot of that. A lot of that in this first game.
A ladder.
Oh, now he's cautious.
Yeah. We don't want to get hurt.
Can I go back here? That'll pop up. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure we gotta go back to the vacant house. What's up here? Nothing. Great. I tell you, I can't wait till we get to Peter Pan and we can fly, because that's great. I wish that was in every game. It's only in some of them. It's not gonna be the vacant house. I've been harping on it.
Is it the vacant house? What is it?
I do remember this being just as frustrating when I was a kid. Where do I go?
We said that sometimes you get a clue at the start menu. So, no, well, because we're in combat.
Well, no, that's when it gave you a clue. Otherwise, you just yeah.
Maybe there's something else you gotta do at the...
I feel like we've got in every room. It's painful. This is the problem with old Square Enix games. It takes a long time for the game to get to the game.
Well, you gotta make sure you got the mechanics down of jump, attack.
Yes. Usually once the game gets, gets cooking, it's good, but...
Wait, so I jump and attack? Yes. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I missed something like that.
It's the Finding Nemo room.
Yeah.
Didn't exist yet. There's a box up there.
Yeah, I don't think we can jump that high yet. Oh, we're back here now.
Come
Is that another hidden Mickey back there?
Yeah. There's like green, red, and blue in here.
Come on!
You unlock them throughout the game.
My niece is a big fan of finding hidden Mickeys.
I forget what reward they give you in this game. They give you something.
The only ones I can recall off the top of my head is if you're in the Haunted Mansion, when you get to the ballroom scene and you look on the table, some of the plates are arranged in a hidden Mickey. Also, they like to reuse animatronics, so there's a grandma in the Haunted Mansion, there's a grandma ghost, and she is also in the Carousel of Progress. She is a grandma in the Carousel of Progress. And in Tangled, the movie, when Rapunzel's looking at the mosaic of her when she was a baby, her mother's necklace has a hidden Mickey on it. Because it's got 3 little diamonds on it. They're arranged like a Mickey.
Come back here later by gear when we got Mickey in the door. I'm a min-maxer. I like to... Hey, okay, alright, here we go.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose
He must
a kid
be
like
so
you?
cool.
Hey, what's that
Show his
supposed to
entire
mean?
face.
Never mind.
Oh, Lindsay, look how many belts he has.
Let's
It's
see
the coolest.
He's got belts on his arm.
There's no
It's not
way
even there
you
to
can
hold up
miss.
anything.
Alright. Then have it your way.
He's got a gun that's also a sword. Or a sword that's also a gun.
I do think gun blades are just about the stupidest thing ever.
They're adding them to Final Fantasy 14, and it's like the big thing.
I know some people are excited, but I think they're
really dumb.
They make no fucking sense.
But his gun blade specifically is
I get that it is Final Fantasy, so you know, but
well, this was like,
No way.
wow. This is easy mode, because I never beat him as a kid.
Now you...
Either that or you're the best gamer.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
That is Mandy Moore, by the way. Wait, no, that's not Mandy Moore. That's somebody else.
I went easy on him.
So it's
Looks like things are
prospect.
worse than we thought. A lot worse.
I know that people really like her because she's got the crazy eyes.
And she's got pep in her step. And there's a lot of angsty boys in 7, so it's nice to have a character who's lighthearted. So he just looks like a Final Fantasy boy.
A lot of
Sure hope I don't
gradually
pull a Hal Jordan.
opening your eyes and where am I? Where's this place?
Yeah.
Oh. I could write Kingdom Hearts, guys.
Anyone could. You just say light and darkness a lot.
He's got like MC Hammer Garter belt.
It's weird that there's no... Where's his voice? We're getting, that's the word, where's he at? Looks like a real important villain that will have diminishing returns in the
There's
sequels.
nobody here. Sure is spooky.
How are we supposed to know to go back to the beginning? Like, alright, here's Mandy Moore.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
Yep, that is definitely her.
And sadly that she did not come back to play Rapunzel. Because she was filming This Is Us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up.
The replacement Mandy Moore they got was pretty solid. She sounded just like her. But I was kind of sad.
It does seem weird, though, because, you know, she's on Tangled the series.
That's what I thought. I was like, did she say no? But apparently she was just busy with This Is Us. So
after the Keyblade.
they just weren't willing to wait
But
for
it's
her,
your
I guess.
heart they really want.
Because they got
Because
Zachary,
you yield the Keyblade.
Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi, yeah.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about? I'm the great Ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away
Wow,
from you. to
this is
shake off
all
those
crystal
creatures.
clear.
It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long.
Suspender tube
Still,
top.
hard to believe that you, of all people, are the
I'm here to
chosen
awaken your sexuality, Sora. That's cool. I like that.
Well,
Nobody else can
I
do
suppose
this.
beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
That should be the title of the next Kingdom Hearts game.
You know there are many other worlds out there besides your castle and this town, right?
But there's supposed to be a secret.
You guys are
They've
really
been secret
okay with
because they've never been
multi-dimensional
connected.
theory. They're
Until
like,
now.
what ifs?
Well, and sometimes
When the
you
Harts
go to a
came,
world and sort of
everything
Donald's
changed.
like, we can't tell any. It's like a Prime Directive thing. Like, we can't tell anyone that there's other worlds.
ones who
And
attacked
then
you,
times like, yeah, we're from another
remember?
universe. Yeah.
Those without hearts.
The darkness. in
Oh,
people's
heartless means
hearts.
without hearts.
That's
Okay,
what attracts
alright,
them.
okay. I think I'm following
There
along.
is darkness within
Well,
every
except
heart.
it gets
Hey,
confusing pretty
have you
fast
heard
because
of
the
someone named
Heartless are
Ansem?
No,
made of
I
hearts.
haven't.
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless.
It doesn't
He
get any less
recorded all of
ridiculous
his
when Ricky's
findings
like,
in a very detailed
Ansem stole them. Yeah.
Worse. Can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Is that like the Mulan
many
door?
worlds.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's like it's the hotel
Then
room.
maybe the king went to find them.
Fancy like theme hotel.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've gotta find him quick.
2002 may have been like no, I think Mulan came out when I was in middle school.
It came out in like 98.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
It's a giant fucking key. What is
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
Let's go towards that thing
The
we're afraid of.
Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember
Why
being
are
in my
you being
room.
so salty to me? I am 9.
He's salty
Wait a
with
minute.
everyone.
What happened to my
I always
home?
hated him.
My island? Riku!
David Boreanaz is perfect casting
You know
though.
what?
At the time he was still
I really
mostly known
don't
for
know.
Angel. Now he's a little more of a goofball. But back then, people still knew him as a broody.
I do kind of want to punch him in the
Oh, hey,
face.
save point. And a treasure chest.
Looks like it's locked. Might as well. You can't tell me what to do.
I'm my own man. Didn't I just kick your ass?
I really had to.
Yeah, now you can open the chest. Jump, just be a big boy and jump on the table. Just jump on up there. There you go.
Elixir.
Elixir. It's a too good to use item. I suffer from that a lot in video games. Like, oh, I'll never use this item. It's too good. It's too good to waste. Then at the final boss, I've got 12
You
elixirs.
guys just... Okay, they're just saying the same thing.
effect on the island again? Where'd Goofy and Donald go?
Okay. Alright, I get it.
Oh, I see they're weeaboos about it.
Go!
Eris. That was great.
Classic.
Let's go.
Classic Donald. It's even funnier when a Final Fantasy character does it too. He's even running like Leon, like the way little kids do, like you want to go through the door to the first second district. First or whatever. District level. Is it kind of orange? How do I do that? It just comes back to music.
Oh, okay. I see what they mean.
Yeah, go back to the second district and then get to the last fight. Finally, a Dawn movie. That was the door. Yeah. Arcade in the third district. Which is between these two buildings.
Okay.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
He's gonna fuck some people up.
Yeah. Damn right he is.
Oh dear.
That was a mistake.
Okay, alright, okay.
Just take it back. You do run away and use your items. Works with the D-pad. It's supposed to be doing better. Actually watching someone else play, you get to see someone who's actually fighting. Again, when I was a kid, I was like, why can't you get, like, Leon in your party? Oh, I prefer Donald Goofy. Goofy's my boy. Yay! Won the first boss fight. Well, see, now that you... So basically when you destroy the Heartless, whoever, like, died and turned into a Heartless comes back to life, is basically the idea. So that bloke that we saw vanish into thin air...
Alright, okay.
So,
yeah,
you were looking for me?
Presumably you rescued him, yeah.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Vessel?
I wonder if I could find Rico and
Say
Kyrie.
nuclear vessels. No.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Thanks, David Boreanaz.
Yes.
Why do you have a zipper on the top of your shoe?
It's all about zippers.
No problem. No sausage. Okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us.
Yeah, Donald never frowns. Oh my god, we're becoming cast members.
We're not employees. We're cast members.
Remember, when you point, do it with 2 fingers.
Perfectly sculpted 2-finger Disney point.
Final Fantasy, funny here.
I'll go with you guys.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
Well, that scene's supposed to be hard, but a lot of people misunderstand that.
Donald has multiple zippers on his hat.
Yep.
You know, when you have to unzip your
I
hat.
will say, the comedy in Kingdom Hearts 3 is legitimately funny. Like, 3 is really well written.
Squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have
That
thought
James
it?
Oh, right!
Such is the power of the Keyblade.
See, I want more of this in the games and less of the anime villains.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the black friends of a king's lackeys. One on the ice, they're all built rats by the look of them.
I do wonder when that expansion comes out. Oh, Oogie Boogie too.
Oh yeah, there's a Kingdom Hearts, there's a Halloween Town level. It's awesome.
The Keyblade has chosen him.
They knew where their
Will it
Hot
be
Topic
he
bread was
who
butter.
conquers the
Yeah.
darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
I mean, like, Maleficent being in charge of these other schmoes.
It's pretty great, right?
We should do something stupid. She's just like, ah.
So in the new game, there's a bit repeat. It's like, shouldn't we kill Sora now? And Maleficent's like, no, he's not important. I'm like, he's thwarted you so many times, Maleficent. Why are you not slitting his throat? Oh, because you beat him. You got an elixir. Good job.
Gummy shit.
Yep.
Gummy bears.
Yay! Okay, so before we leave, we might want to go shopping.
Yeah.
Also, I would use those items that you got. Awesome.
Should I go?
You can also customize. You can also set your hotkeys for your fire.
What?
Give him dodge roll somehow. Alright, so yeah, go in the start menu. Okay, journal. Destiny.
Oh, yeah.
Massive characters and stuff. You can just check there.
Okay.
But yeah, go to abilities real quick. Yeah, equip those. See if you can equip them all. Excellent. I'll check Goofy and Donald's. Don doesn't have any yet. Alright, I would hold on to your AP ups until someone doesn't have enough AP or something. The other stat boosters I would go ahead and use now.
Is that in items?
Yeah. It should be in stock. Well, no, that's the items you have equipped for to use. Go to stock. Oh, no, it's in items. It's underneath Go and Goofy.
At stock.
There you go.
Oh, not that.
Yeah. Use the power up and defense up on whoever you want. I wish it showed the stats. I would just alternate between whoever you think needs them. I mean, I wouldn't give strength boosts to Donald because he uses magic, so I would just give half of them to Sora and half of them to Goofy. That's my suggestion. It's your play. Defense, I would split among all three of them because they all need defense.
So
you still got defense up.
There's 8. So somebody's gonna get 3.
And then I would just save AP for later.
Mithril.
Mithril.
Alright, anything else?
See if they have any equipment. I'll decide what to buy. Okay, they don't. Let's see. Let's go shopping with all this money we earned. Bonking stuff for their bonking stick. Should also check the...
Gonna go to the first national bonk.
Yeah. Should also see if the synthesis shop is open. Also, you should cast fire on that, Oh, there we go. I guess it's not a Mickey. It's kind of a hidden Mickey.
What are we doing it?
Didn't say it. But I would cast magic on the, Oh, right. So, you can set a hotkey for your magic. Hold L1. There you go. L1 and triangle is fire, if you ever want to cast it on the quick.
Okay.
And then if you get on the save point, it'll refill your MP. Oh, but also buy stuff.
Move, Goofy!
Get out the damn way! Stupid dog!
I want to buy Simon Pegg.
Yeah, he does look like Simon Pegg. Ooh, what's the obsidian ring? That's an expensive one. Where's the strength? Alright, well, it's your money.
Well. What do you think?
I would buy one of the 2 magic rings, or I would buy 2 magic rings and give one to Goofy, one to Donald. Since that's about what we can afford.
Which do you think would be the best?
It doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna run into enemies with all 3 elements, so I would just get one of each. Or one of, Blizzard and Thunder, or Fire and Thunder. find better stuff pretty quick, but... I'm an equip boy. I like equipping stuff. What's up with this little, like, lanyard he's got? This is my ID badge. That's how I get into Disney World.
Now you gotta have a magic band. Okay, so you gotta go to...
Oh, that's it. You're in there, place.
Put it...
Yeah. And hit X again. You can equip 2 things. Oh, we already started off with one. What was that? Brave Warrior. Alright, that one we should give to Goofy. Get the Blizzard Ring to Donald. Just Goofy will just start with 2 accessories. Basically, you want to give Strength to Goofy, Magic to Donald. I thought lighting the fireplace would do something. Oh, maybe. No, it's just to practice your magic on it. Now go upstairs to the synthesis shop. And Fatso there.
He has a gland problem.
I'm sorry, he's Rubenesque. Oh, sweet. We can mail that. Little mailbox down there. Anyway, it's that building right there. Yeah. Oh, nope, still closed. Come back later. Alright. Go back down to the mailbox. And we can get off this crummy rock. It's on the other side.
What's this guy? It's a trash can.
Yeah. It's the firebox. It's where we drop our farts. Alright, go to the mail there. Mail card.
What is it?
It heals your HP and everything.
Okay. Alright, so which way are we going?
Out the big ass door. It showed the Trinity mark and then didn't tell us what to do.
Below this popsicle stand.
Yeah.
Yes, Battle LV, yes. And stronger, heartless in that world.
Two and the other trouble one. Yeah. Gonna take a watch on the wild side.
Oh, good. You gotta fly too.
You can also build a new ship if you want. I always make mine a block, just a cube. It's just Starbucks. Shoots you.
Should I run into any of that or just avoid it?
No, you just shoot it. Oh, sorry, it's like filming.
So exciting.
Pretty fun to do. Although they blatantly ripped off a Star Fox boss. This is just a Star Fox boss.
Not really good at flying.
I can take over if you want.
Yeah.
I'll be the captain. Oh! Okay, hold on. These controls are reversed. That's annoying. Why is that not in the options menu? Oh, these controls suck. Okay, here's the problem. You let go of the control stick and it just darts back to center. That's off. That's bad. Ooh, auto. But I can't speed up. Or should you get speed? You don't lose area. Oh, right, I forgot. We don't have the thing equipped to pull items towards us. Yeah. So I should admit, I totally missed all those. I'm used to playing Kingdom Hearts 3 where I have all this stuff. My least favorite worlds. Yay!
Let's see what we got here.
Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, alright, okay.
By the way, next save point, you want to call it a night?
Alright, so disembark is that?
Yeah. It's your only option unless you want to go back and choose a different one. That's cool, I like that.
Do you turn upside down? Oh, no, they don't do it. That's too bad.
Look at Goofy. He's just relaxing.
Oh, my goodness. I'm late.
Same actor who plays Smee, is it?
Yes, which is true of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, so it's the original actor.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's the original actor, but...
Oh, he's doing it right.
It's the same, yeah. They reused a lot of actors in the first few Disney movies. Like, Flora, one of the good fairies, is also the Queen of Hearts, and Verna Felton was her name. She's also the fairy godmother.
I don't think the fairies show up until Kingdom Hearts 2.
And Maleficent is also the evil stepmother.
Oh.
Lady Tremaine.
Yeah, there's a save point. Yeah, are you cool with calling it here?
Alright.
This was fun, I think. Do it again soon.
Yeah.
Alright, folks.
Well, now that we're at the actual Disney stuff.
Now that we're in the game.
Yes.
Part of the game. But what did you think of your first foray into Kingdom Hearts?
I don't care for it taking almost 3 hours to get to, to this. Especially since I feel like a lot of that... I get that you have to learn the mechanics, but come on, guys.
That was just a thing of these old RPGs. I like looking at the character models. Look at his pants.
It's like... it's sexy waiters.
A lot of people get hung up on the big feet. I just don't think of that. Oh, you can't look at Mickey. That's cute. Oh, what's Mickey look like? Gee, I wonder. Does anyone know what Mickey Mouse looks like? Why are we keeping it a secret?
Oh yeah, it's Donald's, I think, 85th birthday this year.
Oh wow. Wait, Goofy made his first screen appearance in 1932. The other game said it was like 1950 something. So they got their Kingdom Hearts 3 got the facts wrong. That's not letting me. You can't rotate Minnie? What's Minnie hiding?
It's a real monster on the back porch.
Wow. Damn. I can rotate Daisy, but not... What? Mr. Duck steps out.
Oh, so Donald didn't get a girlfriend right away.
Oh wait, does that say what? Nah, it doesn't say. I want to know why she has a crown. Is she Princess Daisy?
Because she's fancy.
That Princess Daisy's copyrighted by Nintendo, by the way. Is she... Oh, Leon. Here we go. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 belts, baby.
His pants have... Well, and then there's, like, belts on the pants.
Yeah. Pant belts.
So there's 12.
He's got little angel wings on his...
And then he's got one further up, too, so there's 13. Oh, it's unlucky.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Brooms.
There's a lot of Fantasia references in these games, which is nice.
But they have a lot of Fantasia stuff coming out.
Oh, hey! It's Luke's in the stream. Hi, Luke.
Arm belts to keep your hands up.
We were just about to log off. Are you getting on just as we're ending the stream? Should we play a little more just for Luke? What say you? What say you, Fred? Making Lindsey look at all the character models. I like this model. Oh, he's wagging his tail. He looks like he's in the throes of ecstasy here.
With log out and log in.
With log out and log... That's a Luke... It's a very Luke answer.
The Chain Gang? What? What was going on?
Are we gonna go watch this cartoon now?
Maybe.
Oh, she's got those fishnet arms.
I don't really mind that so much, but I do wonder how do you keep them up? There's a lot of double-sided tape in Final Fantasy. A lot of people going, ow, 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 at the end of the day.
So, Grandpa.
He's got his,
What are you talking about?
weightlifting belt.
Yeah.
So you don't accidentally pull something when you're doing heavy lifting. God, I hate him so much.
He's got a fanny pack. Look at that. That's a fanny pack.
Yeah, you can tell she's romantic because she's always talking about that fruit that...
Never shuts the fuck up about the fruit.
That makes you married when you're like 10.
I won't say anything bad about Wacko like him. These guys are adorable.
They are.
Look at them. So cute.
Many Final Fantasies.
Yeah, I think they first showed up in... Luke could tell you. 3? I want to say 3. Luke would know. Oh, whoops. We got more. Oh, okay, Jimmy Cricket.
What's Pinocchio?
It's like Pinot Grigio. These guys are cool. We've already killed 242 of these motherfuckers.
They lack teamwork. Aww.
I remember the soldiers being like bright blue, but they look really like gray here. That's interesting.
Dark side.
He's in every game.
I feel like I overcompensate because I have to make up for the fact that I have a little girl's heart in my tummy.
Oh, I called it. It was up at 3. Thank you, Luke. King Final Fantasy expert. Alright, I think that's it for us tonight, Luke. But we will do it again soon.
Oh, do you have to jump over them?
I guess? It showed a green one when it was like, here's a trip. Well, you know what? Oh, that's a green one. I guess if we see a blue one, we'll figure it out. But that'll be our stream for tonight. We'll come back to this soon. Because I want to see Lindsey suffer through these Harts games. I think
I'm excited now because we're like a... Alright.
Oh, we got dodge roll. Dodge roll. Alright, good night, y'all.
Nighty night.